Hi there, I'm Alexandra Beuter and welcome to some extreme kitchen organization. I am so excited to share this with you guys. I have a lot of tips and tricks up my sleeve. Also, thanks to Hisense for sponsoring this video. Guys, I have a bunch of new products I want to organize with. I'm going to show what's worked in here, what hasn't, reorganizing a ton of different spaces, and I hope you enjoy this. So please like and subscribe if you do, and let's get started. And let's get into this first project. So we're going to start with our tumbler and coffee cup cabinet. I have some new sticky hooks for lids I'm so excited to use in here. And I also want to take the white shelves out of here and use those somewhere else. I've had the tumblers laying down on their side for a long time, and there's a lot of empty space above the first row of tumblers. So I'm thinking there will be a little less negative space having them stand up. It will allow me to have a little more there without it looking so overcrowded and full of clutter. So I'm going to get rid of a bunch of things, and I'm just going to make this a lot more functional overall. We have the cabinets wiped down and the tumblers starting to go in. The first product I bought for this kitchen organization video are these. So it's essentially a long hook and it sticks to the bottom of your cabinet and it allows you to hang all of the lids. So as you guys will see me continue to organize this cabinet, there are some tumblers that I'm just going to put the lids on. That way I know where they are, because if you saw that first bucket, it just had so many lids I couldn't find anything. But for these Stanley style tumblers, I really wanted to hang the lids, and I am so excited about those. It's been several days now since I filmed these clips and they have worked out great. Those came in a 3-pack for $8.99, so they're also very affordable. And then right below the tumblers are our coffee cups. I don't do anything fancy with them. Of course, you can buy hooks to literally hang them from the top of the shelf, but I just stack them. We don't have the same set. As you can see, they're all a little bit different. So I just go pretty simple with this, but a little bit extra with the tumblers. We're going to get into some acrylic organization next, but first I wanted to show you our new Hisense fridge available exclusively at Lowe's that we'll be organizing top to bottom a little bit later. This is seriously such an incredible value. It offers premium features in a well-rounded package at a far more accessible price than competitors. This cost less than our last fridge, and I feel like it has so much more. All Hisense appliances also come with an industry-leading 2-year warranty, which is twice as long as other brands. It's sleek, it's modern, it just looks so good in our kitchen. And this is also Hisense's first ever smart refrigerator that pairs with the Connect Life app for streamlined controls and alerts, keeping your kitchen smart and efficient. I love the drawers. You have so much space in the main fridge, a Versa temp zone drawer that adjusts from 27 to 41 to suit your needs, whether it's extra fridge space or even a soft freezer. So I'm gonna link this below. I'm so excited to organize this with you guys in a few minutes here. But all in all, we've had it at least a week now, and I just cannot believe how much better it is than our last fridge. So I know reorganizing an entire kitchen can seem a little bit daunting, which is why I like to start with the drawers I use the most often. It keeps me motivated. So this is our knife drawer, and I do a lot of cooking, as you guys know, whether I want to or not. So I'm always reaching in here, and I wanted to get some new knife organizers. So these are so great. They have a lot more slots than the last one that I had, and I just think they're going to look a lot better in here since I have so many other acrylic organizers I want to use use. Now everything is acrylic, and when things look good, it keeps me motivated to use them. So first I'm going to figure out a layout here, take the stickers off. I did lay down some new paper. This is extra wallpaper that we had that I think looks so cute under the acrylic organizers. And then this is a museum wax. You guys have been telling me for years to get this stuff to hold down the organizers in my drawers. So I finally grabbed it. It's just a couple dollars. I will link everything I'm using in the description box, and this is going to keep everything in place. So now I've got the cute paper, the cute organizers, the wax. I am good to go. We've got everything secured with the museum wax, the organizers in place so we can start adding in the knives. And just again to show you, this is the before. The knives were such a hot mess, and now look at it. It is sleek. It's kind of like the fridge. Sleek as the fridge, and I just feel like I can think and see things better not having as much clutter and having a good slot for all of those knives. So that drawer is filled up. I just wanted to do that real quick for you. Now I have the same organizers for the silverware, but I didn't have the museum wax. So I just wanted to lay those down again and make sure they're actually in place this time. So this cabinet is my most used cabinet, and we're going to transform this quite a bit. I first and foremost am getting rid of the organizer for the cutting boards. That was just a thin wire one. I'm getting rid of some mixing bowls, and I'm so excited to show you guys the new stuff that literally is going to make my life so much easier. But first, I just wanted to vacuum out this cabinet. I wanted to put some of the museum wax under the paper to keep it in place. And then I bought these cutting boards, and I have never seen a cutting board with an organizer, so I can get rid of that white one that was just so janky. I don't know how else to describe it. It was just not great quality at all. And these are really nice cutting boards. They're not too heavy, but they're not flimsy. I am just very excited about this. I think it's still on sale, so I will link it below, but it's a really good price. It also comes in a darker color, and just the fact that I can plop them on this organizer and pull them in and out so easily because they used to fall off the other ones. And also I had those plastic cutting boards, and we all know about the microplastics now. You're not supposed to use those, so I just wanted a new set. And then those white shelves are what was holding our tumblers before, so we're going to use those in here because I could really use another shelf. It's already looking so much better, and I also grabbed some stainless steel mixing bowls. These come with a lid. There were some other sets that had like 6, but one thing I'm trying to do is not have so much excess stuff, so I'm like 3 is perfect. And I'm also replacing plastic mixing bowls that I used to have with these stainless steel ones. So again, just a little bit better for you. And I'm just going to plop them right in that larger one. So I'm moving real quick here, guys. Don't worry, we're going to do a walkthrough at the end. I'm going to share even more tips and tricks, but I wanted to get through these drawers and cabinets pretty quickly with you. So this is the kid drawer. There's a lot of organizers and a lot of stuff. So we're going to get rid of some things, and then I'll pull the organizers out and show you what I use them for. So I'm just going through everything in here, wiping down the organizers and the drawer, vacuuming it out, making sure it's all clean. One thing I am going to switch around is I'm going to put the lunch organizers, what do you call those? Like the little, packs for school lunches, in the longer organizer, the rectangle. They used to be in a square, but they just weren't fitting great. And then the lids, I have an organizer that's just a little more wide for all of these lids that for some reason we just have to keep and cannot get rid of. So they're they're going to fit in here a lot better than they were before. It was really overflowing, and now we've got a little more room. That's why I've been buying acrylic organizers for years and using them in a bunch of different places because they're just so versatile. And at this point, if I need a little more space, I can almost always find an organizer I already have with it. But again, I'm going to link all the organizers, all the stuff I'm using below. All this stuff ships fast. Some of it's Amazon, some of it's Walmart. Almost all of it is like super duper affordable, and I just love it. So if you need any organizers, you can check there. But that is the kid drawer. This is also an Amazon organizer, this white one. I really like this for plastic bags. If you go through a lot of those like we do, it is so great. And in this drawer, I have all of the wooden organizers. So the last time I reorganized in the kitchen, I had the wooden organizers in a few different drawers. And again, I just really did not think it looked good. So now we've got them all in one drawer. Eventually, I would like this one to be acrylic too, but for now, at least it matches pretty well. So now that we've done some cabinets, let's get into this fridge. Here is the old fridge. I wanted to include this so I can show you guys some befores and afters, of course, and also just like what this one looks like compared to the other. So having the drawer outside on the Hisense one is so much better. It's bigger, it's easier to organize. And then this is what the freezer looks like in our old fridge. So very, very jam-packed, somewhat similar setup, but still, I feel like I have a lot more room in the Hisense fridge. So let's start putting the frozen items into the new Hisense fridge. And I am so excited to show you guys after. There's nothing better than a super clean, super organized fridge. I wanted to add some of my extra organizers into the top drawer on the Hisense fridge. So let's section out some breakfast items. I have frozen muffins here. I also am going to add the ice packs for school lunches in one of these, and then the ice cream in the other. We're really cruising now. The freezer is almost filled. I'm going to put organizers in the fridge drawer now. Again, that could be a soft freeze or fridge, so really versatile. And then I'm going to start bringing in the items from the old fridge into this one. I really like that full-size bottles like orange juice and apple juice fit in the door, and then they also fit, of course, in the main compartment of the fridge. I like options, as we know, so I just like to call those out for you guys. We always have a lot of different kinds of cheese too. That's why I figured I'd throw in these organizers, because I'm very good at just forgetting what we have if it's not organized well. So I wanted everything separated for that. And right now I'm just going to take a few minutes to put things in all of the different sections of the fridge and try out some layouts, whether it's this main compartment or either of the drawers. And then of course in our walkthrough we will do the after. But all in all, I just love that I can fit several different kinds of things in different size bottles and items in multiple areas of this fridge. It makes it so much more helpful and realistic for our everyday life. And we're about to get into our walkthrough where I'm going to show you guys even more cabinets and drawers and an after of literally everything. But to check this out, remember it's exclusively available at Lowe's, so I will link it below. And then also if you want to learn more about what Hisense has to offer, then just go to hisense-usa.com. All right, now let's get into our after clips. I'm so excited to show you guys the final project, everything done and complete and organized and nice and clean. The fridge looks so good over there. I know I can take the sticker off, I just haven't gotten to it, so we'll leave that for now. I'm gonna start just opening up all of these cabinets and doors so I can show you everything inside. The first thing I want to point out is these doors actually open all the way. In our last fridge, they did not, so that has been a very welcome change. So as you can see, the top is completely empty. I've got like a ton of extra space up there. I love that I can move around the shelves fairly easily. Having this center one right here is such a game changer. Just have a bunch of nectarines in there and see how far it goes back. And then I'll just pull open the veggies And the meat over here, we've got a lot of our yogurts and drinks in the middle, sauces and condiments on the sides here. For this middle drawer, I wanted to put our lunch meat, some organizers for our cheeses. We always have so many different kinds of cheeses, so it's just sort of nice to like separate them out. And then our tortillas on the largest section over here. One area I've never really spent a lot of time on in these kitchen organization videos is the freezer, and you guys always ask me for it. So this is what this one's looking like. Again, I added 4 more of those organizers right here from the home edit to section out anything that I froze from previous meals, veggies. The breakfast stuff, these are for school lunches, the little freezer packs. Even more breakfast stuff over here, and then the dinner items and school lunch items are all down here, rolled and then standing up, kind of like the KonMari method, but food version, so that worked out really easy too. And then I opened up all of these top drawers so we can run through this quickly. Sometimes you can't have all of these same exact style organizers in your kitchen since, you know, rarely anyone is buying an entire room's worth of organizers at the same time, but I at least just try and have them the same in each of the drawers. So this is all of the wooden ones with the lunch bag and like plastic bag organizers here. And then as you guys know, we used all of the acrylic in here. A lot of these are the home edit, of course. And then this one and this one are from Home Goods so many years ago. I bought these as like a table, or I'm sorry, I bought these as a tray for tables and held on to them, and they work perfect in here now. So all acrylic here and then all acrylic here. This one, and this one are all appliances just sitting there. And then these two I organized in a very recent video that I will link down below, but I just wanted to give you guys an overview of the other 3. So this one we just did a little refresh on. All of the kid stuff is in here. We don't really have any plates anymore for kid stuff, just like snack things. So this is so much better. We went over all of those small changes. This one I didn't show you guys because I don't really need to do anything to it. So as you can see, this is all of the Tupperware stuff, and these are plastics from the Dollar Tree. So this was $4 to organize this one so long ago, and I didn't have to change it because it worked out great. And then this is the most reached in one. So I want to go over this a little bit better. These cutting boards are an absolute game changer on the stand. That's just like the best idea. I can't believe I've never seen that before. Highly recommend those. They're such nice quality, and they're also not too heavy. And then if I really need just a teeny tiny cutting board, I saved one, but the rest of them I am going to donate. I have a strainer here and here, some extra fun stuff up there, and then the mixing bowls I reach for all the time right here. So I am very excited about this one. It's so much more functional than it was before. Several more cabinets I've opened up in here to show you guys what's inside. I am obsessed with these little hanging things for the lids, and as you guys saw, the vast majority of them I did put the lids on. Having that huge thing was just so pointless. So I have, you know, some hanging here for the Stanley type tumblers, but the coffee ones, all the rest have the lids on them. And then again, what we use the most is right here, and then the overflow is up top. This one I have a before that I will insert right here for you guys, and then here is the after. So I just streamlined it a lot more. I think it's okay to have a little bit of random, so all the random things I know my husband wants to keep that he very rarely uses, I put up top, and then things we reach for the most on these bottom shelves. So the iced coffee cups, the water glasses, the larger ones, all of his like specialty things for coffees right here with like the, you know, spinny things. And then I always reach for these smaller bowls for ketchup for Forrest. When I make dinner, it's kind of the only place we have to put those. So those are front and center, and I did put some containers right here. So the holders for ketchup right here, and then the lids for these guys that I only use about 50% of the time, the lids I put back there, but I can still access them very easily. So this one I also just redid in a video, but I figured I'd just show you again because it is a lot of different style organizers, but it works out so well. I can just pull the trash bags right here. I do go over this a lot more thoroughly in the video I'll link below. This one is towels for washing dishes, wiping counters. All my extra sponges go there, pods for the dishwasher, the cleaning products. That's why I reorganized this, because the way I had it last time, I couldn't really fit full-size products, and I obviously need some of them scrubby stuff and, you know, some cleaning products over there. Right here is the garbage and recycling. We keep sunglasses here, napkins here, some extra school stuff in both of those. And then this one is all of our heavy duty pots and pans, and this is all of our plates up here. So plates, bowls, again, we don't really only have the kid ones. I just got rid of those because they were too small. So now Forrest just uses regular ones, but I separated them a little bit better here. This is our medicine cabinet, and you guys always tell me that I shouldn't keep it next to the stove, but I promise you guys it does not get hot over here at all. And I just have everything on a Lazy Susan or in an acrylic bin. So this is like an open one. And then this one has sections. And then for the most part, the rest are just those plastic bins. So I opened up this entire wall to show you guys the remaining cabinets. These are the only drawers that I don't feel like I need an organizer. I just keep the wooden spoons and then the tongs in this one. And then the oven mitts and all the silicone spoons in this one. If you don't have Caraway, I love Caraway. I think I still have an active link and code. I will put it in the description box if I do, but as you can see, we have their pots and pans, the baking set, the skillets. I love them, and they do come with these organizers, which is so nice. And then the risers, don't sleep on the risers for pots and pans as well. I know this one's kind of dark, but I have a couple skillets in there, a regular pot, and then smaller sheet trays all on that riser. We actually don't have a spice drawer. I guess I technically would be able to use one of these, but it just makes a lot more sense to put them in these acrylic containers, and all of these are from Amazon. I will link them. I feel like this is something I get a lot of questions about whenever I do a kitchen video, is these, and they do have a bunch of different style lids. It doesn't have to be pink, but I just had to go with the pink. I keep our olive oil and the cooking oils and salt and pepper right there. And then up there is the egg cooker and like the really small appliances. And there are of course all the cookbooks. And then the last one down here are just the lids for Caraway. So these, it came with hooks for each side, but I just laid it down in here, and all of these came with the Caraway stuff. So just how I store the rest of those items. And that is everything I have for today's kitchen organization video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, found it helpful. I will link all the products I use down below, my fridge, recent videos, tons of stuff. So don't miss out on that description box. And I will see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye.